Good night.
Good job.
Everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday, October 19th regular business meeting. Welcome everybody that I should see. Hi guys.
Okay, so
Welcome to. I'm going to turn the evening over to Dr. Rivers at this time.
Good evening, everyone.
good evening.
So it is my pleasure, so happy board recognition week. I don't know if that's we're here to celebrate you all here this evening, and it is my honor to introduce the marching Rams of West Hempstead High School. Right after they finish, I have West Hempstead High School's presentation, middle school presentation, George Washington, Cornwell, and then Chestnut. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
The rest of them. Okay.
Rams.
All right.
There we go. It's gonna, sorry. Share it, sorry guys.
evening, everyone. I'd like to allow two of our superstar first graders to introduce themselves. From Mr. Markenzie, who I assume will join us later. Yes. Okay, so we'll leave it right up here.
Thank you. Do it now.
One more little surprise, the administrators of the district for the last year and a half several of our careers, and we appreciate all you've done as a board and the community easier, helping us keep the students on clear. It's such a great job to make safe. The leadership you sent to the community, so thank you as well.
Thank you.
Take care. I'm just gonna speak really quickly on behalf of the Board of Education. We want to say thank you for everything that you guys have given us today. It truly is an honor for us to serve all of you and be able to be here and help make sure that our children and our community thrive through this last 18 to 20. Just thank you for giving us. With that, they're going. With that, I'm going to excuse all my little friends who just rewarded us with all these months so that they can go home and study and or get to bed. And I thank you, the children who took the time out to come on. Appreciate it. I feel like
like one of those teachers that's gonna say there's plenty of room in the front if you want to talk.
Move up so it looks more crowded.
Move on to our docket 1-115 and 1-1.
So move.
Favor?
Aye.
Yeah. Except I saw Mrs. Brown. Oh, Mrs. Disco's gonna. Yes. So please. Stop with last time we had a high school. It will end December 1st. Website is www. Here you can also find annual Halloween party for starting through sixth grade is back on. Friday, October. The event is free for all. Nation United National and Festival will be held outdoors, so dress up in your Halloween costumes with some games, crafts, and fun. This is live from our fund is also after annual club members of the good year. That is hosting events for restaurant women. With the display of able to show of sharks and books are on sale at johnsons.com family by before October 29th. Price of the year. Members of our honor society will be running a face painting collaboration project for high school students as part of the Great Gift Bag event. The ENL Club held the raffle to close Hispanic Heritage Month. The winner took home a variety of National STEM Honor Society is finally recognized as a chapter of the national. We are now electing officers and current events and fundraising. Saturday, October 23rd. We'll love to see everyone excited for more. Congratulations. Boys varsity soccer. Varsity soccer team will be final round. 25th against Greeley High School. The game will be at boys varsity team semifinal round of Class B playoff on Monday, October 25th at 7 against Wilton Valley High School. The game will be played at the girls varsity volleyball team. The record of the playoff date has not been determined. Varsity and junior cheerleading team. The team's next competition will be Sunday, October 24th at Florida High School. The cheer competition will begin at 9 a.m. Come show your support for the playoff team and cheerleaders. Also, the middle school Monday, November 8th, and high school luncheon November 5th. Information is posted on the website. Contact that Friday. Thank you all.
Thank you. As well, study if you like. Or do anything other than be good. That's I'm sure. Time we'll move on to the superintendent.
Thank you and good evening. Thank you for the opportunity. Thanks to the 7 people who support our school district on behalf of our job to establish a vision for the education program K-12 and soon pre-K to 12. Design a structure to achieve that vision. So only advocate continuous improvement. That job entails numerous meetings, functions, and plenty of reports, agendas, proposals, other information, study, a host of difficult decisions.
Yeah.
Believe it is indisputable that our school board has developed a unique perspective on while they wear many hats in their every game. Members put on a collective hat and they get down. Board members must bond as a team toward a common goal, helping students achieve. While they may individually disagree on certain issues, their goal as a board is to strive toward that goal. Sustained leadership and grounded decision making, well-being always a major contributing factor in the meeting. Each trustee brings to the table various habits of mind or dispositions. That's the presentation. The fact that they contribute a different lens and perspective strengthens their capacity. They can navigate their differences with empathy, their perspectives, ultimately arrive at the best possible outcome for our students. We're fortunate to have such a dedicated group of people. Leadership, commitment to our student community, support of our mission, guys, and for continuing. Without doubt, better. Again, we have families, time, dedication, honor, to serve you, your children. And your share. New York State Ed wants to have an accurate picture of the state of digital equity. Spring of 2020, fall 2020. Exit required public provide information. Present. Advice and please visit the website, our school website, news section, survey, not do that, survey information. Also, extensive school territory. So, kids and have a child who is 4 years old by December 1st. Website, the future survey, new program. Now, like, time was the better half of the better third of the here. Christina Riley was going overview of the school report. Just so you know, they test them. Scorecard, but. Got it. Good.
Good evening, and thank you to the Board of Education, Mr. Raymond, and our community for allowing me to present the school report card this evening. Before we begin in discussing the new year, I'd just like to take a moment to reflect on the most trying times that our school community faced during the COVID-19 pandemic. We indeed exhibited quite a few qualities associated with brand resolve, specifically those qualities of leadership, management of our impulsivity, and also the ability to persist and persevere in the hardest times. There is much to celebrate this year as our students and our teachers have been working diligently throughout the COVID-19 pandemic in forging forward. In short, we overcame every obstacle and we're able to provide a safe learning environment for all our students. And therefore, we will continue to persevere in the year ahead. Our themes, our overarching themes this year continue to be in the areas of reading, writing, speaking, and thinking critically through an interconnected approach to learning. We continued our partnership with the Distinctive Educators Institute on enhancing our Readers and Writers Workshop. We began the 4th year of our partnership at the elementary levels in grades K and 6, and we spiraled the Readers and Writers Workshop into grades 7 and 8 through our English as well as our social studies classes. And this year, we embarked upon our 2nd year. The goal here is to integrate our humanities department so that we can detrack our English language arts program at the middle school level to mirror and align with our social studies honors for all curriculum, allowing our students to see how their skills that they learn in one content area can transfer across subject areas. Not only can they see the transference of skills, but it'll allow our academic teams to flourish through a multidisciplinary approach at level. At the elementary level, we enhance our classroom library from grades K through 6 with the purchase of TC bookshelf, a teacher's college bookshelf. Our primary purpose here is we want to expose our students to as many authors and titles as possible. We chose TC bookshelves because they align with the Readers and Writers Workshop philosophy. They are known for their high interest, their quality of writing and content, their ability to be level to match each of the reader lifestyle levels present within our classroom, and they present all-star classics as well as cutting-edge titles so that our students can really choose books that are of interest to them and they want to learn out. In our mathematics program, we are continuing with Investigation 3 in grades K through 6, and its sister program, CNP3 in grades 6 through 8. These programs are an inquiry-based approach that align with the Readers and Writers Workshop as it presents math through an inquiry approach as well. Our students have the opportunity to learn about math through number talk, multiple entry points into a lesson, and exploration of mathematical concepts and theories. So now students have the opportunity to discuss math in small groups, have the ability to use about abstract concepts, and have the ability to really debate and analyze these concepts as they move along in the curriculum. At the middle school level, last year, we piloted the CMP for all of our students in General Education Math 7 or Honors Math 7 class with the enriched honors curriculum at the 7th grade. What did we find? That our students held their own academically with the enriched curriculum. And so, we placed our high expectations on our students, knowing that they would hit the mark. All of our students this year in Math 7 will be instructed with the enriched Math 7 curriculum through 6th and 8th grade, knowing that they'll have that ability to transfer their skills, engage in fruitful discussion and inquiry. Therefore, be prepared in June of their 8th grade year to take the Algebra 1 Regents, thus allowing them to move on and take higher level math courses when they reach the doors of the high school. Not to be outdone with literacy and mathematics, is hopping on board as well. We this year are implementing the new Amplified Science program in grades K through 8. The wonderful thing about this program is that it's an inquiry-based approach to learning. It allows our students to have a three-dimensional approach to the curriculum, which aligns with the spirit of the next-gen standards. Finally, our students have the opportunity to not only learn about science, be a scientist, read, write, debate, and analyze various scientific concepts and theories through classroom experiments and virtual simulations. It's where they get to put the theories that they're learning about. And finally, that's a literacy component that allows our students to apply cross-cutting concepts such as cause and effect into the science classroom so they can see again how their learning and these skills are interconnected from one subject to the next and across the contents. I'm excited about this slide because we finally have selected a character education program this year. We had a district committee that incorporated across the grade levels for the district, and where we had the opportunity to review and select finally a character education program that aligns with our goals and our philosophy. I'm happy to report that the district committee selected to have it defined. My program focuses on the 16 skills or dispositions or habits of highly effective And thanks to our ability to review this, we had instituted a pilot program in the spring, whereby all of our students across the buildings and grade levels had the opportunity to participate in the pilot and learn more about the habits and skills, along with their teachers. Our students finally had the opportunity to develop their intra as well as their interpersonal skills through the habits of mind. And what we've come to realize, and it was very quick to determine, that these habits were readily adopted into the classroom and quickly became part of the West Hempstead routine. Students were using these terms and these habits in daily conversations with their peers as well as the adults. And so this fall, we launched a full campaign with the habits of mind in every building. The habits of mind act as a common language across grade levels and buildings that connect our content, our curricula, and our programs together. So in a nutshell, habits of mind allows our students to stretch their mental capacity to include critical thinking, problem solving, and innovation, not just inside the classroom, but outside the classroom, at home, and adulthood. I wanted to take a minute to talk about partnerships that we've been forming here at West Hempstead. When we think about partnerships, we want to be able to and collaborate with community organizations that surround our campus. The fact that we want to create a robust educational program, not just within the walls of West Hempstead, but outside the walls of West Hempstead, in the academic area, the emotional, so that we can truly have a robust educational plan to support each one of our individuals here on campus. And we had the opportunity this year to partner with Nassau Community College in the concurrent dual enrollment program. We really sat back and we thought about how do we want our students to enable them, how can we help our students and enable them to see how what they're learning within the walls of West Hempstead can apply to college, career, and life, and how learning is interconnected. And so our seniors beginning this year had the opportunity to attend during the school day and take classes there. They follow a college semester schedule, and while still being a student at West Hempstead High School and enjoying the benefits of senior year. Our students have the opportunity to take these courses that serve a purpose. One purpose is so that it fulfills the requirements for a high school diploma and graduation, and it also fulfills the purpose of margin associate. They can earn up to 36 credits during their senior year towards the said degrees, and can apply to any SUNY or cumulative state. Understanding that students are very complex, and it's also about educating and supporting their hearts and minds as well, because they are interconnected. So we wanted to pay particular attention to our student psyche. This year, we are partnering with Northwell Health. Thanks to our PPS department, our students will now be able to benefit with mental health services that traditionally fall outside of the purview of the school day. They can be paired with therapists that are licensed from Northwell Health to support our students and families who may be in crisis. And moreover, our staff can now benefit from professional learning opportunities, which will help them become better equipped to handle our students' social and emotional needs. When we think about social and emotional needs, we need not only think about our older students, but we also have younger students who struggle with making connections and wanting to come to school. So what the research tells us is students cannot make a positive connection during their formative years, their primary years, they run the risk of not graduating on time. And so if we can only curtail this and help foster those positive connections, our students would be able to graduate on time and have successful academic careers throughout their time here at West Hempstead. And the primary project does just that. It's a research-based program that allows our district to screen and identify reluctant learners, match them with trusted adults within our schools, and build those positive connections through a one-to-one therapeutic play session, thus hopefully reducing that risk of reluctance and creating that positive outcome for a successful career here with us. And now, I'd like to take a moment to discuss our report card through the data snapshot for school year 2021. Even during the most difficult of times, students persevered. And in June of 2020, we graduated 93% of our senior class, right there on Hofstra's playing field. It's very, very hot. But we persevered, the habit of mind. And then what I would like to do is hop on to this next slide, which the 93% graduation rate that I just shared with you represents a 2% increase from June of 2020 graduating class. You will notice over the past 3 years, we have increased our advanced diploma rate to 63%. The advanced diploma rate is significantly more arduous in attaining than the traditional Regents diploma. And in 1 year, we had a 15% increase in this rate from June of 2020 to June of 2021. When thinking about providing equitable opportunities for all our students to reach their highest academic potential, we remain steadfast in this commitment because we encourage all our students to enroll in college-level courses. And as you will see on this slide, it's yielding results. In school year of 2019 to 2020, we had 170 students enrolled in school year 2021, we had 4 students. What this represents is a 14% increase in students who are holding themselves to the high expectations by enrolling in these courses in just 1 school year. And as you will see on this slide, you will notice on the left are the AP courses that we offer and the test results that our students have. While you may see some dips in performance, again, I reiterate, we want to hold our students to the highest expectation possible of themselves by enrolling in a college-level class, understanding that students who are exposed in this role to take a college credit-bearing course while in high school are more likely to graduate college, regardless of the score achieved on the AP exam. And so we continue to encourage our students to take advantage of these non-traditional high school career paths so that they can enjoy the benefits of college with academic success. These are the remaining courses. I couldn't put them on the slide. And this slide represents our Regents results. For the courses in which a Regent was administered in June of 2020, the New York State offered students the ability to either sit for the Regents exam or acquire Regents credit by passing the course for the year. None of our students at the high school elected to sit. They elected the credit option by passing the course. However, in 8th grade, we had 10 students in living environment elect to sit for the course, and we had 9 students in Algebra 1 in the 8th grade elect to sit for the exam, for both. 10 for living environment and 9 for Algebra 1. 100% of our students in June of 2021, and 89% of our students in 8th grade passed the Algebra 1 readings in June. Presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
No questions, but thank you for a comprehensive. Suspect the reason why in the pandemic and it's it's not a viable alternative to school.
Coupled with the fact that they changed the makeup of the exam as well twice over the course of 2 years, is also a factor. Thank you.
At this time, each period for individuals, district residents, town park residents, and our employees of the district will address the board. This individual will be limited to 3 minutes of non-confidential agenda items with an overall maximum of 20 minutes for this part of the meeting. Do you have any questions from you?
Still has designation, but
I want to compliment the band. They were amazing. A lot of the school performance. Co-president of the West Hempstead Chiefs, I would like to thank you, administration and the school board for your continued support and faith in us, allowing us to not skip a beat during a pandemic and still offer for the kids and a chance to have a little normalcy and fresh air and exercise off of some screen time. It was, stressful at times, I'm sure, for you guys as well as us, but I do want you to realize, and speaking for not only our board, but I'm telling you how appreciative we are to have the program. It's just in our intramurals, that's about how. So thank you on behalf of all of us. Now as a resident who is at Cornwall Avenue School every day for drop off and pick up, Miss Anito is on drop off is seamless. She is always a visual presence at both drop. It has nothing to do with self. Asking for advice because I'm starting here, but I don't know if you're where I should start. Due to the road that it's on, Cornwall Avenue, crossing guard, he's such a great gentleman. He doesn't let the people cross. He doesn't. We have a great security guard, but of the road, there is a traffic light at the corner of Hempstead Avenue and Cornwall Avenue. There is not another stop sign or traffic light till you reach past Dogwood Avenue. Not tell you, unfortunately, how many times I personally have either witnessed or have almost been hit. Your option is Cornwall Avenue. There's a back gate entrance. I'm not sure what the reason is that we're not allowed to use that when the first graders get out left there, and that would alleviate some of the problem. When I'm crossing Cornwall Avenue, you're crossing several lanes of speed. It's very dangerous. And I come down Hempstead Avenue, and Hempstead Avenue within 100 yards, there's 2 traffic lights and a crosswalk. We don't even have a stop sign or a flashing
speed sign, anything. When I tell you it's dangerous, especially on bad weather days, sometimes people will stop you to go. The person behind them goes around them. I'm wondering if you can maybe guide me, I will happily get petitions, write to legislators, write to the county. Whatever I can do, but it is, I'm telling you, it's a matter of people.
And this has been an issue since before now, since before Ms. Needle's been there.
Oh,
It's
sure.
been an
it's
issue
back
since
when
before,
you know
right.
it.
It's been an issue with Mr. Kelly.
It's my problem.
I'm gonna let Mr. Reaman speak to this because we just had this conversation just last week, so.
So that car, sit in the car for about 45 minutes and I collected some data. I could wing it a little bit. 5 U-turn, and there is a sign that says take on. 3 to 5 left-hand turn. I took that data and called the executive's office. Number of things. Like turn for vessel arrival. First answer was send pop off. But that's not gonna be a problem, so. Okay, well, we'll put. Yeah, if you want.
Right now, there's not a parent sign
Then,
that's there.
give it. Yeah, it's just for arrival. But, term only.
Some
Light.
people, like, you know, that parkway, they make the turn off in summer, or they're coming from Malvern. Wow.
I think so. Yeah, to do what I'm going down there. Pretty expect, that'd be great. I don't think it could hurt anything, and I think I'll send it to all legislators. Get it?
It's commonly, that whole area over there, they are county roads, so it's possible.
They call it an ambulance.
Yeah.
Quite honest.
Yes. Not one that's been going on for, 20 years. There's been an issue and those homeowners have petitioned the town or the county or whoever, and every time we try to open the gate, we get told we have to close it.
Somebody knows something.
Somebody needs to figure out why they're, first of all, I get that they don't want them parking down there because it becomes a traffic jam and then those people can't get out. But they should be able to at least park on the other blocks and walk from those from that back part of the neighborhood.
It's
But
not fair.
again,
How is it fair to
any-
people across the street? That's the only block you can park.
right.
You're on the main street, the curb, or you're across the
Right.
street on the.
All I can tell you is that I can remember sitting in GW and anybody that has ever been there or even in Cornwall Avenue and watched Tony Cali get attacked about 900 times by parents about that gate being opened and not opened. And he said, I'll work on it. And then he'd work on it and we'd get the gate open. And then this was, going back to our PTA days. And then the gate would be closed again because we would get phone calls and John Hogan would say we have to close the gate. So.
Well, there's a new sheriff.
It's in there, right.
Yeah, but I-
We've tried. We've tried and we've gotten the letters already, trust
I
me.
had the town came to know they were.
What are they gonna do?
I called them the letters that were coming in.
You open the gate, what are they gonna do?
Well, they send letters and then the
Letters
county
to
comes
them?
and makes us close it.
What do you mean makes you? I don't understand makes you.
They
Are they
tell
gonna
us
give you
we
a
cannot
subpoena?
have access from the back.
Are they gonna give you a, what are they gonna give?
Well, we can get fined for that if they tell us it can't be open. If there's no access, you can get a fine for that. They can send the police, and the police can have us shut the gate.
I think we should get to that point.
We're gonna have Vinny stand outside.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna stand, he's not really, but we're gonna have Vinny stand outside and man the gate when Howard is not. When he gets mad, let's send Vinny over.
Problem.
Okay, let's call Senator Kaminsky might go kind of far.
It is an election year, isn't it?
Well, he's not running for that.
Yeah, but any press is good.
And you-
Somebody's right. Okay, before I go back to the audience, I have a question from Mrs. Day, which I actually believe has already been answered. But Ms. Riley, Mrs. Day would like to know what could have attributed to the large percentage drop in biology from 2020 to 2021 for students getting a 3 or higher. If I'm not mistaken, we spoke about the pandemic and that children are school. Mrs. Day, I don't know if you heard Ms. Riley, it was a combination of the hybrid learning, the pandemic, and the structure of the exams being changed. And I don't know why your audio is going in and out. I hope that you're able to hear us. If not, I'll email you the response tomorrow. Do we have any other questions from the audience at this time? Yeah, you'd have to be more specific, like I don't.
The reason I asked is,
It's a possibility that might be a scheduling issue that you want to discuss.
So we had an influx of students. Member was coming. For an increase. Due respect. We did weigh that factor that in, like you said, they kind of. Well, and they'll get used to that. Back what you say, and I think fair enough with us, but. Yeah.
Computer are not able to hear me, so I'm just making sure that they get the response I'm giving. Yes, ma'am. Identify yourself, I'm sorry. Just the woman who's having an audio issue, but if you were having a problem hearing me, usually, not to be disrespectful, but usually my big mouth is loud enough to carry in the other room, so if you were having a problem hearing me, by all means, I would have used the microphone if you failed.
I think that comes back to. Of this board. People. About the fact. So interview. This pseudoscience. This by adults. It makes me. This way. Also, when speak to rise up. Ask them. Simple. Might need to think. Harmful.
Made of your words and, for everything that you just brought, to the forefront. And I'm sure that, Ms. Harris and Ms. are looking into, if you said that you emailed the PPS department, are looking into that information. We will,
So no one.
speak with administration and speak with the PPS department in regard to this, and in regard to the information and the points that you put on. At this point, we've reached our 20 minutes. I know, I'm there typing today. I think it's this room, I have to be honest with you, because we don't really have this problem in the other room when we're normally not in this room when we have meetings. We're usually in the high school in a smaller room. I do believe that the issue is in this room. At this point, we're gonna move forward. There is another point to speak at the end of the meeting. Okay, Mrs. Day, thank you. I will, if you miss anything or if you hear me going in and out, then just let me know and I'll get you the information, later or tomorrow. Okay. At this time, we're going to move docket 1-119.
So moved. Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. At this time, I need a motion to move docket 1-120 to 1-125.
So moved.
Sorry, Mr. Ryan. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Motion to move dockets 1-126 to 1-146.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And motion to move the policies from our last meeting, which is dockets 1-102 to 1-112.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor? Aye. Docket to move motion to move dockets 1-147 through 1-149.
So moved.
Any questions? All in favor? Motion passes. Future meeting dates are on the back of the agenda. Homecoming is this Saturday. Lineup for the parade is at 1 p.m. at Chestnut Street. Parade starts at 1:30. There will be a carnival in the back of the high school, as always. I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but I truly believe that our bricks should start being installed tomorrow, and maybe on Saturday we'll actually have a brick walk to walk on. But now I probably just jinxed myself. So that being said, again, there are a few school close dates on the back of the agenda, and we are back in the high school video conference room on November 16th for our next regular board meeting. So at this time, we've now reached the second period for district residents, Island Park residents, and or employees of the district to address the board. This individual will be limited again to not 3 minutes of non-confidential agenda items with an overall maximum of 20 minutes if needed. Do we have any other questions from the audience? Or the outside audience? While I'm waiting, just to see if anybody speaks, just a reminder that the Keep Club food drive is ongoing. All school building offices will take any non-perishable items that you're willing to contribute if you cannot make stuff the bus on Saturday. I don't count how many families we need to put. I haven't counted yet of how many families we will be feeding this year, but last year it was upwards of 43. So, and again, we had the pleasure this year of Ms. Talk donating all the turkeys for the family. So that's a wonderful thing that she does for us every year, especially since she does not even live in she does it from her nation every year. I see no questions from the audience, and I see no questions from out in the Zoom. So at this time, I need a motion to adjourn into executive session for advice of counsel and to discuss personnel.
So.
All in favor? Aye. Aye. Again, thank you very much, everybody who was here tonight to celebrate with participation and join us for the meeting. Next month,